Let's just watch this video, see what happens. Here we go. Here we go.
Game director on Planet Coaster 2.
And I'm Adam Woods, senior executive producer.
James Turner.
Anicole 77 Turner the cheered
Stop!
We have a problem, Gluon. You're stealing my stream audience whenever you guy live.
Wow. I would say we have a similar problem then, don't we, Mr. James Turner? And now I'm saying, can you stop your stream when I go live? Can you be like, attention, the stream is stopping, so you all can go watch DrGluon. All right, we're gonna attempt to watch this. Hopefully, we don't crash out again. It lagged when I press play. So if I don't press play, we're fine. Should be fine.
Well, I guess because you're also streaming to me, so maybe that's not helping.
It was doing before I called you.
See if it lags when you do play again.
In this second deep dive, we'll be showing you how we've been expanding upon our amazing building
You're
and
not
customization
long.
tools in the game.
The voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird, right?
It's so, I think it's so scripted.
But it's not even that. It's like the way he is talking is kind of like this. It's like what? It's kind of like sped up a bit.
Planet Coaster 2 is a creative management simulation game about building your dream theme parks.
Oh,
We've got coaster
sorry.
parks and water parks combined in the game now. And in this deep dive, we're going to show you how we've been taking those amazing building tools and building upon them. We're going to jump in and build some amazing stuff in game.
Yes, I think the first thing we're going to look at is the path tool. We're going to have a look at this development build, one of our work in progress levels that we've got. And we're going to perhaps continue on this theme park that's got the very
It's really weird the way they're speaking. Yeah, maybe it could sped up slightly.
I feel I don't know if they sped it up. They compressed the audio weird. It's so weird. When I watched it, I was like, what is happening? Because it still sounds like them. I know what those guys sound like, but it sounds like it's weirdly edited.
Maybe they could actually do it, so they just did like an AI voice like thing of them. It's like it's their own voices, just in an AI format.
Like, did you speed it up? No, it's not sped up. Like, I thought that too when I first watched it. Like, did I speed this up by accident?
That's
weird.
36 months.
early beginnings of a path system.
Thank you, Casper.
That can't we, Rich?
Yeah, it's really basic to begin with. Don't really have anything for our guests to enjoy, but foundations are always the paths. So that's one of the things we've been looking at in-game is the path system, and building upon that from the first game, we've got a lot more tools and options for players to build with the path system. So in here we have our line builder, we have a kind of a tool that's based, it feels very similar to the path builder from the first game.
It does.
God, that was the worst thing about the first game.
Building tool.
It's gonna be a huge thing
as well, which allows you to build those geometric-looking plazas. We have a rounding tool to allow you to soften some of those harder edges that you might have from that. The customization brush that allows you to take the look and feel of existing paths and apply that to bigger areas of your parks, and the edit tool, which allows you to adjust the borders and adjust the way that your
I like that all the guests are like wandering up, like, oh man, there's nothing here. All right, let's go.
Really give you that fine-tuning ability once you've placed
I want to go on
them
the
down.
AI voice
That's a more
part.
advanced feature, but super useful.
Well, how do they sound like that? What do they do?
We're going to use the line builder though today to carry on this.
It sounds like I'm talking via a phone microphone.
Path system
It's
is
so
already at the
weird
beginning
because they have such a good like setup.
Yeah.
When it goes back to the full camera of them, I think they're normal. This VO stuff is super weird though.
Plaza. Maybe we can make a bit of a display, but I won't give away too much on this on the early part of that. But yeah, we'll work our way over there. So looking at this line builder, there's a lot of options here, isn't there?
Yeah, we wanted to give a lot more creativity and customization options for players as they're building their parks. So you can adjust things like the line style, if you want it to be naturally curved or you want it to be a fixed straightness, how you want it to conform to the terrain,
They're doing
how
stuff.
you want the connection point to be when it connects to existing paths, the width of the paths, if you want fixed lengths or you want kind of a loosely unbound length to your path as you're placing it, as well as snapping tools. So if you want to build geometric looking shapes with the line builder, to making sure you've got those angle snaps in place as well.
Including like the way the camera will behave as you're placing the paths around.
Yeah, just allow you to fine tune how you want to use this tool, because it's a tool that you'll be using quite often in your parks, and it'll give you a lot of fidelity and control over how you want it to look and act if you use your building on it.
Now I'm going to go.
I don't even see a line. I want to see you draw a path.
Really popular, really busy. It's already got quite a wide path here.
Right.
I reckon that's going to be good for congestion, so I'm going to increase of
Yeah,
line
the
width
park
and
is super
keep that
busy right now,
going
so we
while
need
we
a big
build out
path.
to this plaza out the end here. I'm going to make sure it's on the curved
curve.
option. 'Cause I wanna sort of curve
click it
around
in,
this
click it
corner.
in.
Just even
Just
this
give it
clicking
one
and dragging
click,
is like
and then the
so
second one
Oh
down,
yeah,
the
so
first
good.
one.
God, it's so much better.
And that's it. I've built my path in 2 clicks.
Yeah, nice and simple.
I can then quickly switch to the stamp builder. Gonna go.
One thing I thought about this,
Yeah, octagon.
because I feel like, so you see
Yeah.
the scale, I think it goes up to 3. Why? I feel like it's so small. I feel like I should be able to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Like this is the maximum size he's using now, which will seem.
We've already got the stamp scale up at
I was
3.
like,
I
ah.
can drop it
Yeah.
down to
It's still good,
1,
but
I
like it
want-
could be
again,
bigger.
I believe
Especially
in
if you're using like making it like a big old area to hang out in.
Yeah, I mean you can use the drawing tool and draw whatever shape you want, but I don't understand why they limited it to the like. It seems like
They always have issues with scale with this game. Like the last game, we're like, oh, we got 3 sizes of objects, and the biggest size is not big enough, and the smaller size is not small enough.
in our park.
No,
I
now
reckon
we
it's
can
going to be
scale it, at
busy.
least.
So I'm going to
Now it's
just
scale.
rotate that stamp a little bit, get that to snap onto the end of that
Oh,
one.
I mean that's pretty
But
sweet.
again,
Yeah.
a couple of clicks, I've now got this nice open wide path leading to this plaza area that we could do lots of different things with. I could place some shops down or other things as well, couldn't I?
Well,
It's
do
not
it
just
then.
about the
Play
different ways
stuff.
that you interact with the tool.
Nah.
Now you can also adjust the way your paths look as well. So we have lots of different textures and options for you to kind of change the way that you want the style of your paths to be. So we have lots of different path styles, different types of paths. Some of these options have the ability to change different colors as well. So it's
I can see why you
can
fell asleep.
adjust the color of individual things. This is the blue swirly path.
No, it's
for
because
instance.
I
You
was
can change
in
the blue
bed
to a
and I was like, I
different
just want
colour. So
something
you
before I go to
keep the
sleep.
style,
Yeah.
the
Okay, I'm
feel
tired
of the
now.
path on some of them, but also change the color as well. Make it.
But honestly,
embed
like
with
all
your
this
themed
path
area if you
stuff
want,
is
and in a
so
little,
good.
Oh yeah, it's a game changer.
The
Seriously,
fuck- yeah.
One thing we
That was
haven't
like by
actually
far the
spoken about as
most
well
annoying
is
thing in the first game.
frustrating. So
And actually, the
frustrating.
fact that you can edit these paths
little
after they're
special,
placed as well. I don't know if they
thing
show
I
that,
actually
but
use quite a bit. For example,
can.
I
It's
kinda
know
hope they
in a
do.
little while I want to place a display in the middle.
like I think there's a tool where you can just click on the edge of a path and drag it.
Oh,
to a
wow.
different spot.
But I don't
Yeah.
want them walking through it. I want to sort of reserve that area. So I can use the stamp tool delete.
Oh, this is cool. Yeah,
what?
this is cool. You can just
I'm
like
gonna
punch out
drop the size
holes.
down just a touch, and then I can
This
just
is
place
sweet.
it over
The
sort of
path
roughly
tool is
in
like
the middle.
so good
I can
now.
make it.
Can you
not so rough
rotate
if I wanna
this
spend time
shape
on
he's
it.
got?
But for now, I'm just gonna.
I assume
sort of
so, but
eyeball
they
it,
don't.
And then I can just cut
Yeah.
out that piece of path.
That's cool though.
It's probably like, was
That
it like
becomes
right click or
perhaps an
something?
area
That's how
that I
you.
could
Oh,
do
maybe,
some,
yeah.
Some interesting bits of scenery to maybe make a.
Nice
Oh,
and
look
dress
at
it
that.
up and
Dress
nice.
it up, yeah.
Real nice.
Do we want to talk about the draw tool? We talked about it a little bit. Should I show how quick I can draw something out?
Yeah, go on.
This is
Just
a
draw
tool that I
something.
really like.
Go on, then.
The flexibility and the freedom
You
it
can do
offers
it.
you is the ability to just very quickly draw that outline and create those plazas really quickly.
This is
Clicks.
super cool though. Like
Yeah.
just path.
Create it.
It's
That's
like
one of the
whatever
different,
shape you want.
materials you were talking about before, and then I could just connect this up. If I wanted to, using the draw tool again, I could just.
And the fact that it just like
right
you
over
just
the top,
overlap however the heck you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter, it's just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid
That's
of
so
them for now
good.
because I want to just focus on this little plaza area.
It's nice
Like
to-
literally impossible in
Very nice.
the old game.
This area is really nice. Got our paths in place, but I think we're gonna need to get some pools and flumes in place for our guests to use. So
That's the name of the
I'm gonna
game we're
show
playing.
how
Oh, no,
you
no,
can
man.
Use tools very similar to the path builder, the path tool to build a.
Oh
a
yeah,
pool
so the
for our guests to
pools.
enjoy.
This is cool. You
Here we
build it
have
the
the
same way you
stamp
kind of build
builder, which
paths,
will,
like drawing
place
shapes and
down,
stuff if you want, which is sweet.
It's coming out this
Just like
year.
that, just one click. There, I have a pool that if I connect up to.
Yeah,
the
they haven't said
network
when exactly,
and
but it's
have
lot
the
like.
correct
what-
facilities
Did
available,
they say
change the facility,
um?
the most important part of a water
fall?
park?
Is
as
that
well
what
I
as
don't
the
know.
guest
I know they
services,
said
then they
But
can
end of
jump
this
into
year
the pool.
sometime.
maybe. Yeah, definitely this year.
These tools very similar
Probably-
to the path
I mean,
tool,
if I had to guess,
similar
probably
kind of
November.
options. Some of them
Mhm.
are
I don't think it'll come
specific to
before
the
I mean,
pool
maybe,
builder.
but-
So whether you want certain depths, whether you want them to have pathing around the edge, or whether
Depth
you want
swimming.
infinity feel on the pool as well. So very similar tools. We built those to
Depth,
feel very
drowning.
similar.
That's
So,
what I was talking about.
line
Deep can it go?
builder,
Depth,
Drowning?
Mariana's
tools,
Trench.
the stamp builder, all exactly the same pretty much as the path builder. So should be nice and intuitive for players to build those water bodies for our guests.
So
to
it's
use.
really easy to do so. Let's use the draw tool here.
Yeah,
I've got
go on
the
then.
Curve. I've got the edge type for path. I do want to have pathing instantly
it,
around this pool. And I'm going to have the swimming depth, which is good. And then
TikTok
I'm
has
gonna
ruined
build
us.
it kind
Come
of close
on!
to here because then I don't have to
Do
do
it.
too much work to actually connect it up to the rest of the pathing network. And then using the draw tool.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty cool. I
just
didn't.
start
like the
my
way this
line
works
out
is like
here. We're gonna
it just
go
has to
for
connect to a
bit of
path, and then they can like get to the pool. Like there's no, you don't have to do like.
classic kidney
Because you know,
bean
I don't know if you
shape.
remember Roller
It's
Coaster
a very
Tycoon 3,
good
where you
You
have to do
had-
like a pool entrance and exit stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
This is you just place it
Yeah,
anywhere and
lots of
connect to a
nice-
path.
nice
Like
Right.
it's connected
curves.
now, which is cool.
There we go. And then because
But you
I
have
drew
to have
it
like a changing
close
room
enough
and
to
like a
the
ticket booth or something
original
Yeah.
somewhere.
path that we just placed down,
Which they do
that
on
actually now is automatically connected.
Well, they have a
Actually, to do
changing booth
anything else.
situation.
Guests will be able
Yeah,
to
they have to be
navigate
connected.
across
Which-
that pool and use it
Yeah.
if they are
It
in
just
rough
has to be
conditions,
somewhere
where
in
they
the
haven't-
park.
where they've changed into swimming suits and they've got their pool pass as well ready to go.
Okay, so we've got a pool in place, but as you say, we need to make sure
Oh,
that our guests
underwater.
have
It's like a
the
tutorial. It's
infrastructure so that they can
unnecessarily
actually
long.
start
It's a
using
deep
it.
dive. We're
So,
diving deep.
We're
gonna need
diving deep
But-
into the game.
Only to swimming deep though. We haven't gone any deeper than that. So
things like guest services and changing rooms. Some would say they are.
The most,
The
I
most-
would say the
you-
guest, the
Yep.
change rooms are definitely the most important part.
So I think using some of the blueprints that we have, the empty shells.
Right.
also,
allows us
you
to,
could
you know,
could you
theme
place
up
stuff on paths last?
No, you could
last
not.
time?
This is like really
yeah, like
different.
this is just kind of going wherever the heck you want.
You're just plunking with the
'Cause
past.
yeah, I was like, sweet.
Yeah, they're almost like they're not even there. The game
Yeah,
would
I think there
freak
is
out if you try to
snapping.
put something on a path in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
really
there is snapping because I was gonna say if there's no snapping to like edge of paths, that would be annoying. But I think they have that too.
Let's see.
quickly in
that's an
one of the
option.
amazing new themes that we have in the game. So in our aquatic theme, and then we need to add
For
guest services.
Like you can just put stuff wherever the heck you want, which
Mm.
is good as long as they have
And now
like
that
the
guest
snapping
services is
options.
open,
Otherwise,
we have a vendor already in there ready
If
to
it's too
serve our
loose, it'll
guests
be-
as they
Yeah.
get ready to come into the park.
We want a
We're watching the Planet Coaster 2 Deep Dive Episode 2.
facility
And there's
shell.
two
Gonna
of us
use
watching
the
it.
other slight style of aquatic look. Let's look for
That's a cool building.
under facilities. I
Mhm.
need the changing
Did you build it?
room.
no.
That's that shell. There we go.
Dang, look at all these people coming to the
Now I
pool.
have two
Oh, they're loving
lovely
it, yeah.
themed looking facilities ready for the guests to use. Yeah, they can purchase their pool pass here. They can change in. They're already coming. Look, they're ready for it. They can change into their
Keen swimmers.
pool enthusiasts. They can change into their swimming shorts and then they can dive.
Imagine just coming to this
into
random
the
park that just has
swimming
a
pool.
like, weird
We
shaped
don't
pool
just
in
have
it.
pools.
It's like, yeah, let's go.
We also have
Nothing
flumes, and
else.
we have a range of different flumes that you can build.
Oh,
I think we should build a body flume.
I
Just
think so.
my favorite kind of flume.
Yeah. First thing to do is to place
I like
down
log
the
personally.
flume
You like a log
platform
fume?
where you can actually build
Yeah.
more than
That's
one
my
flume
favorite
from
kind of
these
flume.
platforms as well. And
What
they
about
are,
you? What's your favorite flume?
I like
modular in nature. I could attach more.
Yeah, I guess I
to
could say I
this
like a
to
log fume
expand that
too.
Platform as I want to, if I wanted to fit quite. a
This is
few
actually cool.
like,
I don't know if you heard it, but
wide
that's
platform
like
with
you can
multiple
attach as many flumes as you want up there, so you can have multiple slides from like one platform.
That's cool, yeah. You can kind of see that in the older videos, see that there's multiple.
Yeah, but yeah, and so now they confirmed you can do like multiple.
So
up
what are
there.
they placing up here? A platform or just a platform?
So it's a shared flume platform,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
connect the start of the flumes to it,
To each one.
and obviously like
coming off it,
stairs.
if you
and
want
stuff,
it to
which
the-
Yeah.
shows it.
the same pool or different pool bodies. You'll have a lot of flexibility on where you want those flumes to go.
For now, we'll just have the one because I'm going to put one flume on here at the
I
moment.
like this is cool. They have
You'll
all
see
different
that
kind
we
of
have
starts.
Different
Mhm.
options for
That's
this
cool.
particular flume as well, including the rather lovely vertical drop piece.
I never
But,
done
we
one of
won't
those
use that one
before.
today. We'll use a open flume with the bar style at the top, I think.
I want to
We're
recreate
gonna
the one of the
Place that
Simpsons.
just on that edge of the pool there. Platform, sorry, there.
Well, the arrows
Now
that go
our
really
first
close to their
piece.
faces.
Yeah,
Very
and then
similar to
the
how
log
we
gets
build
chopped in
roller
half.
coasters in Planet Coaster 1, and how you still build roller coasters in Planet Coaster 2 as well, all piece by piece.
The
Lots of
support
flexibility here.
on
I
this
can
when you
change
see
the
this
length
out building
at
is
which I
so
want
cool.
the
I was
piece
like,
to be,
dang. I was like, I don't even
placed
know how
down,
they
really giving me that
made
flexibility
it
in
work.
creating those turns and tight twists that I want to. And with this flume as well, I can create lots of undulations as well as
going side to side, you can
side,
go up
yeah.
and down. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
And we also have a range of different visuals on you want the flume piece to be. So you can have an open flume and closed flumes, flumes that have a higher side. If you want transparent
Flumes that climb on
on
rocks.
your flumes as well. Whether you
Ah,
want it to be
transparent.
a
Oh,
hard pipe
nice.
that's transparent, or
Can we do
an
loop-de-loops?
enclosed body flume that has transparency as well. So lots of options for you to create really good looking flumes, as well as
This is so
adjusting
cool.
the color of
I used to
Yeah.
love the
pieces
water
as
park
well.
stuff
So if
in
you go
Roller
same.
Coaster Tycoon 3.
open
Just seeing them
flumes or
swimming in the water reminds me
non-transparent flumes, you
just
can
of that
adjust
game.
the colors that you want as well. So,
Yeah, yeah.
you'll be able to change the way that
This big
stripy
support thing is so
pattern looks as well.
cool.
let's do.
Oh yeah.
Like it just kind of works and then it just joins to it.
That is very cool.
I don't know how they like. I don't know how they like make. Like I don't know. Just like thinking about how this all works.
Yeah.
Kind of because I really want to show off that lovely central cantilever support that we have in the game. Again,
cantilever.
Kind of leaning back to some of that authenticity. You get a lot of this at water
yeah, they just start popping up so they start turning it.
Impressive engineering going on with flumes. Let's aim this to finish in the pool for now as well.
Can you just like finish it over the edge of like the canyon?
I imagine it's just like the old game where you really can't hurt these people.
A height. There we go.
I know.
It's a good height.
They need to change that.
That's an enjoyable height, I would say. You know, just as you get into
that person's taking a shower.
Feeling of where's the pool? There it is.
We're done constructing. I need to place an entrance. Another
stairs.
Just done.
Iconic look of a flume. I think it's quite iconic.
You can anyway. They said you can do that, or you can connect a path yourself.
You get as part of the flume towers.
Oh, cool.
So that's part of Planet Coaster 2 as well. Yep. You can choose to select a different gate type, where if I just want the gate at the top of the platform and then build my way up to it, or perhaps it's already at the top of a hill or something like that, then you can choose to do this way as well.
Yeah,
but we
that's
have
cool.
got a bit more
I like
of
the
a
options.
traditional flume platform here, so I'm going to place these.
Because making that would be finicky.
That then gives me the ability to connect.
You get to build your own stairs every time.
Gate to the rest of the path network.
Oh, that's a big path.
That's a big path.
A really wide one now. Let's bring that back
now.
down to 4 meters. We'll just connect that nice and simply to that one there. Blue to show that it's off to go to a water park.
That's a great idea.
Thank you very much.
And just like our roller coasters.
Thank you very much. I chose blue.
Can be completed that our guests can actually get from
I like blue because water.
This will generate.
There are 2 R's in strawberry.
Nausea values for this ride, and our guests will then assess whether that's a ride they want to go on, and if this flume is too exciting, too fearful, too nauseating, or not, and the guests that will find this appealing will get changed.
AI says differently.
To the flume.
I think it's passed its test. I think it's ready to go. I'm going to open it up.
You understood that reference. We talked about it yesterday.
Also appears now as a staff that I need to manage. We need to make sure that they're kept.
There's a whole thing where people were like asking AIs if they are how many R's with strawberry.
Oh, actually, I did see that bit. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like very like adamant that there's 2 R's in strawberry and nothing else. AI gaslighting us.
Happy?
Don't worry, AI is our future, man.
About that in another deep dive. But for now, we've got our ride attendant. The flume can be opened, and guests they're already checking it out. They need to be in their swimming costumes ready to ride it though, so we'll see if anyone else turns up. The other thing to mention, it already is quite a striking design with that lovely kind of purple palette.
Very striking.
We can change that. We have 4
Those people are like, oh, gotta be dressed. Okay.
Quickly update to any color that I fancy, and then it will update the segments as it goes down to it. So, for example, I could change this one to entirely red if I feel like it, by just changing all 4 slots to red, and then we've now got.
Can you put a black egg next to it?
Bold color. My flume.
This flume's looking really
You've
busy.
added a new egg piece to the game.
We can get another flume on there.
A lot of people go there with clothes on, go like, oh.
Before I add that flume, I'm going to extend the pool as well, just to give it a bit more capacity.
Yeah.
I'm going to build. It is getting busy. I'm pleased with that. I'm very happy that they're liking it, but I don't want to add too much to it without giving it a bit more space. Let's build a new part of the pool. I'm going to use the stamp builder, and this time I'm not going to have the paths. I'm going to have
again. That's like the maximum size of the stamp. I feel like the stamp sizes are like really small.
I'm with you. Oh, they do rotate it.
I'm going to have the flume coming out that side. I'm going to add in the pool here. I think that's enough.
It'd be nice to just have it. I don't know, as big as you want. Well, not
right.
Obviously, there should be some limit, but that kind of seems small.
Kind of thing. So we'll just have
maybe because it's with the grid. Maybe that's the grid size, the maximum grid size.
Just with the stamp tool.
But then the other shapes are kind of like the octagon and stuff.
Lovely, and you can see that edge now that doesn't have the path. Obviously,
it's like a thinly pull
around it, but that perhaps gives me.
Yeah, that's what they said. Like the infinity edge. I wonder if you can have it like actually.
Oh, it's sticking over edge. Yeah.
To swim in it, but not necessarily where I don't want them
they have changing rooms. Yeah, they place
one. You can dress up the edges of the pool really well with the scenery pieces as well.
You have to have like the ticket thing and a changing room for people to use pools.
Yeah, and if you've played Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, it's not that like that. There was like almost like a building. Is almost like a they went through the building to get to the pool area, and they just come out with their swimsuits on.
guess not able to use it.
They could just I guess they could just walk around their swimsuits all day long, and
the game has detected
even if you don't
already
have a
got
pool
a
in your
flume
place, right?
platform in my park as well.
I don't know.
It's
I
defaulted
don't know.
now to giving me a starting piece to add to this platform. If I didn't, it would default to the platform itself. I can still access that platform here. Just select the station platform tab, and then I could place a second one if I wanted to start it anywhere else. But for now, we will add it in here. Should we add the vertical drop piece?
Go on then.
I think now's a good
Yeah,
time to
you
use it.
cheeky little
do it.
vertical drop.
Let's,
I think this is not
It's
high
a
enough. I
great
feel like we
one
need to go
because,
higher.
Seriously though.
When am I going to go? When am I going to get drops?
I'm going to drop them off here, and we're not going to give them. Traditionally, they're quite a big drop.
Yeah.
I'm going to give them a little bit of an easier
ease
ride
them
here.
in.
I'm just going to ease them in here. We'll run them over this
Whoa.
section.
Underground.
Start to pull it up just a
oh my
touch
gosh, that'd be so
here,
cool.
and then I'm gonna. There we go. Yeah, that's nice.
Did they have
Across
enough?
the pool.
I feel like they're going to hit the other side of the
Then
pool.
we'll give them a little
Oh, wait, we're
curve
turning.
over
That
this
would
side.
happen in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3.
This flume, nice and simple. You got your
that-
nice special piece.
Oh, that's
to start
cool, isn't
with,
it?
Yeah,
and
oh, yeah, that's
special
cool.
piece to finish with as
I
well.
think so too.
A lot of the flumes.
Would you not like
have
fly over the
different
edge of this when you
special
go
pieces.
Oh, toilet bowl.
Yeah.
So they might have run out lanes. but-
We're both like, ah!
The plug bowl. So I think this one, I always like the plug bowl.
Ah!
I call it
it's
the
a great
toilet
one to
bowl.
finish on.
We're going to use
'Cause you go,
enclosed one
flush the
as well.
toilet.
We saw
And you drop down
on
the middle of
last
it.
Deep dive, I think
Yeah.
the open one, but this time we'll use the enclosed one. That gives them a bit more of a exciting kind of end to the ride. They're suddenly plunged into darkness in a good way. We'll add that on. There we go. So now we have our second flume that's ready for testing.
They also have an open version of that, or no?
finish
It's
that
always
one, and let's
closed.
Yeah, it
test
looked
the
like
ride.
it. I think
We'll
that's
check
a
out
bad.
test
They,
dummy first of all.
I don't know why. They should have used the open one on this so we can see
There we
it.
go.
Yeah, you'll see it,
And
yeah.
then they end up in the pool. There we go.
Plop.
We've passed our tests, so we can now open that up. And this
Alright, guys, who wants to go on this?
staircase also
Terrible
feeds, this whole
slide.
platform feeds both flumes now, so guests will choose.
Now that guy's got to do
to
double
go on
work.
One of them.
Oh, I'm not getting
Yeah.
paid high enough for this.
So I don't have to do anything
Oh,
else.
man.
That flume is now entirely open.
Oh, the
ready for
door
everyone to use.
opens.
Perfect. And that attendant's making sure that everything's working well on that platform as well. And our pool is
Oh,
this
here
is
we
filling
go.
up with people that are really enjoying these wonderful flumes that you've
There we
built.
go.
Oh.
Already enjoying the vertical drop piece.
I feel like it's going
Ready
too
to
fast around that
splash
corner.
into the pool.
Yeah.
There we go.
I
There
feel like
she
you
is.
fly up the edge.
The
Fantastic.
flushing it. Can we ride
Now
him?
this part of the park, we've got our flumes
True,
in, but
that's
it's
a good
looking
question.
pretty.
Look at all those people in the
empty
pool.
of things like scenery. So a big part
That,
of
like
it
that
is
scene reminds me of Roller Coaster
creating
Tycoon
pools.
3. Like it's
Yeah.
always so much busier than actual pools are. I feel. I don't know.
We have for creating these wonderful parts of your park that are themed that have dressing to them.
Yeah, there's a lot
so
of
I
people in
think we
like a
should
small space.
dress up this wonderful plaza area that you made at the beginning with some of our scenery pieces. So we have in our scenery section we have blueprints. So we have lots of different pieces from the themes that we have in Planet Coaster 2 that allow you to quickly dress up areas.
I would hope they're just like working on a bunch of. You know, they got the assets, but working on a bunch of blueprints. Because if it's going to be on consoles as well, those people are they going to have access to the Steam Workshop? I don't think so, right?
Well, I
So,
don't think do they use the workshop?
in the last game they did, and they said
I know
yeah.
they did, but are they using it in this one?
I
too,
think
or-
so. Because they said this one will not be using the same. The
Yeah,
assets
but
can't be
did
moved
they say
over.
they're using the? Yeah, but did they say they're using the
Oh,
workshop
I don't
again?
know. I don't know. I guess like
I don't know. I haven't actually looked. I don't know what they're doing.
yeah.
It just seems like every game company is like making their own workshop these days.
Right. Well, that'd be better for the console players because then they can always
Yeah.
connect to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah, if they don't have access to that stuff, then they should just be making sure there's just a ton of different pre-built stuff for those console players.
So we have our it's a
Because I'm just going to
Just like
download a
that,
bunch of
Just like
stuff.
that.
the
I've got
aquatic centerpiece can be right in the middle of
It's
that,
right in the
gap
middle
that you
if I
made
want
earlier.
to. Yeah. Let's see if we can. It's also got some singing eels on it as well, which is one of the
Justice for
kind of
console players.
animatronics coming in Planet Coaster 2.
Oh, yeah.
Let's pop that
Singing
just
eels,
on the
what's
side.
that?
So
That's cool.
I want Fish Beastie in the middle,
Okay.
but don't tell.
Don't
Oh,
tell the
fish
don't
beast.
tell
Dive viewers just
don't
yet.
tell everyone. Okay.
That's what I
I'll
want.
keep it to myself.
Okay.
Talking of Fish Beastie, should we put him in?
Yeah, this is the first you mentioned of it.
Acting.
So as well as all of the blueprints, you have the ability to put down all of the pieces individually.
The
Just
Kraken.
the position, the rotation. Some of them have scaling. As you mentioned, this one is an animated scenery piece. The blueprints are our
That's cute.
creations of connecting all of the scenery pieces together for players to quickly dress up areas.
Yep.
But you can put the pieces down individually. You can also do things with the wall sets and use the grids to build those kind of shops in a nice grid aligned way as well.
I've got something in my mind that I want to build.
Okay.
And I want to use one of the new tools.
Go on then.
To help me with my creativity.
Sounds great.
As well.
Do it.
I want to build a little scene that kind of demonstrates Fish Beastie in his most kind of
his glory,
all his glory. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, do it. Stop talking about it.
Moment to shine.
Actually, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. That's the other video, everybody.
We'll save that for Deep Dive 3. See ya.
Some jets around him. Let's say we have a couple like that.
Okay. So it looks like all my Sims builds.
Quite, you know, that sort of gives.
I feel like
are they gonna like sync them together or something and do something
It's a
cool?
nice little set piece, but it could be made better by.
Have you seen this part yet? This is why we fell asleep.
No, I haven't seen this.
Ooh.
Exactly.
They just said event
sequencer.
sequencer.
A new tool for Planet Coaster 2 that allows you to create these
We need that in
sequence
Sim
events.
4.
I turned them on, Brad, but I think when it disconnected, it got disconnected
like
too.
the animated scenery, the VFX, the particles, and trigger them off
Take us out.
in our
Oh,
timeline.
it's
So
a
you
new
can
event sequence. Oh my gosh.
add objects to this timeline. We can then
There's a video editor built into the
adjust the
game.
timing that
Well, they had this. They had this for like fireworks in the last game.
Multi-select using the.
Yeah, but this is like for, I guess, animatronics and like effects and stuff.
Mm.
Which is cool.
Here I've got all my pieces that I want to connect.
Okay.
And then the four large water jets. First of all, I want to make sure that Fish Beasties.
This is like advanced people playing this game.
No, this is basic entry level stuff. This is what everyone's gonna have to do.
Sure.
As long, I hope the sequence stuff saves on blueprints.
Only, definitely. And I want
Yeah, I would hope so.
Ascend and roar animation. So that's what we're going to set him to.
So they have different animations on the thing.
Oh, that's kind of cool too.
Sequencer. So that's what Fish Beastie's going to do.
Okay.
He's going to ascend, and then he'll do his roar.
Oh, so you're gonna do the water like trigger with that.
Yeah.
That's really
And
cool.
what I want is I want to
This
punctuate
is
the
cool.
roar.
I mean, this is like
I'm gonna
super getting
move
into the
jet
weeds of
just
stuff.
down
Yeah,
and
really
down.
nitty
But it's
gritty.
so cool that you can do
So
this.
the idea is
Yeah.
when he roars up.
That's right. And you can adjust the length of the effect of the jets as well. So you can really time it with those animated moments.
So we can see that he starts to roar around 2.5 seconds in. Let's move them lined up with that. Simple as just picking them up and dragging them across.
Was there snapping there? What's
And
going on
then
here?
also,
Oh yeah, kind of.
the roar is quite long compared to the initial water jet. I want them to stay on for much longer. I'm going to have them
Okay,
stay
just drag
on
it
for
out.
Probably, what will be 2.5, 8, so somewhere about 6 seconds, I'm going to say.
Be good
Just do
if
it
they
at
had like
6 for now.
markers
all of
on like
them
the
6.
animation.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's
Like this is where the roar
is-
starts and this is
I
where
could also
yeah.
stack
They can't
them.
kinda know
pause the
where it is.
animation right when it
Have them
happens
sort of-
to know when it stops. Though.
Sequentially.
But you
I
can
mean,
have
but
them all
even
come
okay,
off.
but that, I mean that's kind of
I'm gonna give
nitpicking.
him
This is super cool anyway.
Yeah, we're like
I can preview it as well.
compared to
No, this
Premiere.
is awesome.
Look and see it.
Yeah.
It's a little early, but I think that's about right.
Can you attach them to the inside of his mouth though, so it comes
really good,
out of the
though.
mouth?
I think it probably could. Oh, we're gonna
That's
move
the
with it. I
event
don't
sequence
know if
that
it'll
allows
move
you-
with
We
it
can
though.
put animated scenery, you can put the particles, you can adjust some of the options
I
such
don't know.
as on some of the particle
If you can
effects like
attach
the
it, it'd be
fire, you
sweet.
can change the color of those effects.
Yep.
You can change lights and have those turn on and off as
Timing's
well.
not correct,
the event
but-
sequencer, and you can also on
Come on, guys.
the
Come on,
rides
kid.
and the
Point
coasters
sequence.
connect to an event sequencer. So it, when a ride is in the middle of a sequence, having an event sequencer connected and that firing off particles at certain
That's
points.
really
So as you
cool.
say, punctuate those
That is
amazing
really
moments
cool.
that you'll have in your park.
Give Fish Beastie the display he deserves.
I really like what you've done with the event sequencer around Fish Beastie. They're looking really good. They're getting that glory that they deserve. But this area is looking pretty empty.
Yeah.
I think some greenery demonstrating how we've got a new
No, I think it's
scenery
good.
brush in Planet Coaster 2 that allows you
No,
to
it's good. Thanks for
very
watching, guys.
quickly put a lot of greenery down. So I think that'll be
scenery bit
something to show.
Scenery brush, you say?
Yes, please.
Scenery
So in
brush.
Scenery brush.
Yeah.
Hello.
Go on.
choose different
Oh
presets
my
that we
gosh.
have of different rocks, different tree combinations.
This
and
is
very
good.
quickly place them in the
Oh.
landscape
Just
and
placing trees
bring
and
a
stuff.
Yeah.
drab area that's quite
This is
empty.
okay.
Fill it
This
with
is gonna
lots
be
of lush
sweet.
life if you'd like.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's.
So yeah, we have all
Brush,
of these
brush,
options. We have
brush,
you can find
go.
how
Oh, that's
all the
cool.
pieces in that
I
brush
mean,
is, whether it avoids
that's
the
sweet.
paths, whether
Yeah.
it aligns to the surface. If you have
Thank God.
hills
That's
and
so
rocks
good.
and
Just fill in
overhangs,
empty
whether you want
spots.
it to be aligning to that surface and coming out at the kind of
game
the angle that
changing.
Avoid path.
your hill is.
That's
or your
good. Yeah, line to
overhang, or
surface,
you want it to
avoid
be,
paths.
kind of vertically straight
Sweet.
up. When you want it to ignore the scenery that you already have, so it will conform to or not conform to the things that you've already got. So you get that flexibility. Here you've got avoiding the paths on, and it's avoided that bit.
Exactly. I can drag it across here, but it won't place
That's
things
cool. You
down
can
the path,
create
so
new brushes
it's a
though,
way for
so
me
that
to
just
be
do
able
your own custom.
quickly and easily place
stuff.
things down, but not kind
Sweet.
of go, oh, whoops, I put loads of trees across all my paths. But then maybe there's a point where I do want that, because that's what the creative side of Planet Coaster 2 is about, is kind of giving up the choice to you as the player. You could turn that off, and then maybe you can make some interesting paths and areas of the park as well.
Yeah, and I think this is a very powerful tool for putting lots of scenery pieces down, but these are individual pieces as well. So this allows you to then go in on each individual tree,
Coming to
individual rock,
consoles, Zach,
and
too.
move them and adjust where you want them to be, and give you that fine tuning of where you
Does it
want
come
them to
in
be
a
actually in your level.
Yes.
And of course, you can't forget about scaling as well. Whilst I can move it, I can rotate it, I can do all those sorts of advanced movements.
It's so I know we spoke about this before, but it's so weird that the first game just didn't have scaling.
I know.
Smaller if I want to, or
I guess it's just something that just they couldn't do for whatever reason.
I was like, I just remember being like, you gotta add scaling in the game, and they're like, yeah, we have no way of doing that.
Animated scenery pieces, you can scale them as you want to.
But yeah,
it's really
that's
powerful for
great.
giving you
They have that.
flexibility, that creativity that you want to have in Planet Coaster of creating these wonderful theme parks, these wonderful areas for your guests to enjoy, and really going to detail in what you want those areas to look like.
Exactly. And of course, you don't place them down just with the brush.
Yes,
you
that's
have
it.
got access, as Rich has already said, to even place them down from the very beginning as individual pieces as well, to really give you
No,
all
we have
flexibility
removed
and how you
individual
wanna place
placing
them
of
down.
scenery items. So now you have to use the brush.
Infrastructure for a pool, we have a wonderful path, we have some wonderful flumes, we have our fish beastie getting a glory
park
of
is
our plaza,
packed.
dressed up. But I think one of the key things
513 guests here.
I'm loving it.
Planet Coaster
It's
is probably a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So why don't we build one from scratch and show how
If this
we've
is Cities
added a lot
2.
more tools to the coaster building, a key part of Planet Coaster. So we're gonna build a roller coaster for our guests to enjoy.
I think
Oh,
I'm
let's
going to
go.
place the coaster in the back of the park here. We've got a big chunk of land that
Okay.
looks like it's ripe for placing a coaster and building it here.
Great idea.
I think so.
It's perfect space for it, really. Lots of open area.
What if they start arguing for a second? No, do it over here.
No.
No, do
I
it.
was saving that for something else.
You can just select the one you want if you've got enough money. If you're in the
Guys,
clear, or
just
you're in the sandbox,
whatever.
and you got the unlimited cash, then you go for it. You can place that
He always
down,
gets his way.
and you connect up to your pass system, and away it goes. But I'm going to build it piece by piece today.
Oh, yes.
We have lots of coasters to
We
choose
do have
from.
lots of coasters.
Yeah, it's
Looking for
good
the one
selection.
I
Lots of
want.
different types of roller coasters.
Dark Kinetics looping. That's the one I want to build today. Let's get the station placed down. I'm going to send it out
Okay, what's new
that
here?
way, kind of down there,
Okay.
and I'm going to bring it back around.
Yeah, I like this coaster. It's a good choice. It loops, it inverts.
Yeah.
I mean, when I said I like it, I mean I like
Does
to
coaster stuff,
build it
yeah.
in game. It's not the kind of coaster that I would like to be on. Both looping and inverting are things that I will not get on with. But I really like this one in game. It's a really flexible one to build with. You've got the different options. We have a lot of special pieces as well as our standard track pieces, trim brakes, and lots of control over how you want
The
to
actual
how you want
even
to
support
slow
on this
down
is
through the different
really good
sections.
too.
You're a
Yeah, I think
pro
they've improved
coaster
all the
builder.
supports. At least
Yeah.
it looks like
Compared
it.
to myself, anyway.
I think my skills along the lines of
The
flume
colours of this
building
are horrendous,
sort of
though.
similar to
Yeah,
my
no,
coaster building.
seriously.
I'm not too bad. I mean, I guess I'm opening myself for criticism and feedback within this deep dive.
I will
showing people my
I will always
coaster
praise
skills.
your ability to build a coaster on camera, under pressure. It's not an easy thing.
We're talking about some loops. Let's get a little loop in
Because
here, shall we?
the community is
Back.
ruthless when it comes to watching
Make sure you
build
got that
roller
entry
coasters.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? I thought you were an engineer.
I think
Yeah,
I'll
I
just
think so.
scale it.
It's like, yeah, I
down
code.
a
I don't know how to
little bit.
build a roller coaster.
I made this work in the game.
It's like, I know how to make
Now,
it
we can, of course,
function
test it while
programmatically.
building
I don't
to
know how
make
to
sure it's
build
gonna
one,
make
though.
that loop go over to the
So much
test.
pressure,
We can
yeah.
start it.
Though, to be
And the
fair, they
coaster will start its,
if that is a problem, why don't they
testing
just get
loop,
someone
and I
that's good at
can
building
continue to
coasters and to
build
do
while
this
still-
too?
Still the values calculated.
Yeah, that's true.
For your noise is
If they were
going up
worried
as
about
well,
it.
giving you that feedback on the lateral G-forces.
I still gotta
the
pay some
vertical
guy to come out to the
G-forces, forward G-forces, all
studio.
those
It's a whole
things
thing.
that kind of all weave together to build the prestige of a ride, how
Come
popular it will be for your
on,
guests.
faster.
Let's just see if they're going to.
One of the things that I don't know if they're going to do in this one, but one of the things that Beyond Coaster did, or Beyond Parks, whatever that game was called, you could actually fast forward the test part of it. Like the actual testing, not fast forward the world, just fast forward the test. So you could just see it dash around and get to where you needed to see it the most.
Get over this loop, and if they are, then I think I'll call it a day there. I'll connect out to the station, and then we can perhaps customize the car.
Yeah, that was a cool part.
I really like this special piece.
Whee!
It's really good.
Whee!
I think maybe there's some other special pieces, maybe a roll. This one we could have.
Oh,
this
come on!
coaster has loops and rolls.
You stopped it right before the fun part.
Other coasters have different types
I
of
think it's in
special
testing
pieces
mode,
in
so
them.
it's
So
not
depending on
actually
the
there.
coaster, you'll have different special pieces available for you. So this one, loops and rolls. Some of them.
Oh, scrub the edit as well. That'd be good too.
Such as switch tracks and drop tracks.
Switch tracks and drop tracks. Okay.
Which are very exciting. They are
Swap.
brand new for Planet
Very
Coaster.
That's
cute.
really
Very
cool. That's
small.
actually so cool, though, the switch and drop. that
There's
they've added.
amazing
What is that?
pieces inspired by real life
So like
rides as
switch,
well.
you could have like a cursor pull up and then the track moves left or right or
just-
something.
Oh.
Switches to a different
more
one.
of a drop.
And then drop is like
The
you
end
go in
here.
and then the
See,
whole
the
track
testing is
piece like
still going on
drops
in
like
the
vertically to
background.
another section.
Oh, wow. Okay.
On that track.
Get that
Yeah,
feeling,
so
getting there early.
that's going to be really cool to do that kind of stuff.
And coaster building, there's a nuance to how you're building things such as the banking as well, making sure that feeling as you're coming into a corner is nice and smooth. And in the
Is he
game,
just
we've
roasting
added
this
more
guy's
control of
coaster?
that as well.
It's like, yeah, it's the banking, and then he's not doing any
Are
banking.
Edit
they going to show that
the
switch or drop
smoothing,
stuff?
So you can adjust the
I don't
type of smoothing
think
you want. So we
so.
provide
They
you
just
with tools
mentioned
that
it, but haven't
once you've
shown
built
it.
some pieces, you can adjust
Smooth.
a simple click of
Oh,
a
that's
button
cool. So you
and
can
just smooth off
choose the
those
type of
rough edges
smoothing.
you
Yeah.
might have between
Oh.
doing the
Smooth
piece by
all,
piece. If
you
you've
can
got
do smooth all, smooth banking.
connections or corners
Cool.
that are kind of not smooth, these options. These
Can't
new
wait
options
till
for Planet Coaster 2 allow you
we're
to
playing this game, and then
control
we have
that
like
if you
people
wanna
that really know roller
smooth banking.
coasters saying
You wanna
everything
smooth
we've
the
done is
height,
wrong.
or the
Yeah, exactly. There's
or you want to
it's
smooth
just
all
like the
of them at
first
once. You can
game.
select the pieces that you want to smooth.
So clearly you're not an engineer.
Press a button.
Really?
it'll
Yeah.
What gave you that
ease
idea?
out Some of those.
I play
those
Sims, so you know.
bugs that you might have if you use a tool like the autocomplete, which doesn't take into that kind of.
No, absolutely. That's what I've done there. Yeah, exactly that. Used autocomplete here. I've also, put this together very quickly. I'd want to spend a lot more time if I wanted to really.
He's like, I
fine-tune
swear,
the
guys, I don't
control
normally
tools
build
that
like
you've
this.
spoken about
Please.
already.
Make it just
Smoothing.
a perfect.
The community's ruthless.
Braking on this section here because they don't know if come into that station.
I mean, most people are good, but there's always that one person who's like, oh,
Yeah.
actually.
But I can
It's like,
do that. We
well,
have
whatever.
the pieces available to really.
I'm like, as long as it
customize
looks good, I'm
exactly how
like,
you want
whatever.
And
Good
this will
enough.
matter for your guests and how much they're going to enjoy that ride
Exactly,
as well.
yeah.
So making sure that it has those feelings and that you want to have in real life as well is a key part of the authenticity of the guest experience as well in the game.
I've been on real
And the
Dr.
very
Reaver.
last thing I
True.
want to do is customize it as well.
Brand new for Planet Coaster
Ooh.
2, the ability to customize your coaster cars and your rides by attaching scenery directly to them, and they'll move around the coasters and
Oh my
the
God,
rides.
you put trees on
attached
it?
to them as well. So, what's the piece you've got in mind to go on our?
I'm going for the pineapple.
They
For
showed
the
this
tree
last
line,
time.
Just because
Yeah,
perhaps
I feel
that
like
could
this
be
time they need to be
this could be the
stupid.
start of retheming this coaster.
Slap a
into
tree on it. I want to see it.
Punch shack or something.
I mean, I think it's amazing.
Put on that fish animatronic.
Yeah, we got the idea last time, but now show us how stupid you can be with it.
Element of this side of the park. But for now,
Black
we're gonna
eggs.
attach this lovely looking pineapple sign to the front. You can see we've got the highlight underneath the car. That means that it's going to move along with the car. It won't stay in place. It will actually animate along as it goes around the track. And I know that it will then
Did they
do
just
that.
scale the video, or was that you?
No, that's what I thought too. What was that?
I don't think that was you. I think it was.
I was like, what is going on here?
What is going on? This video's got like weird AI voice edits and like scale. There's like some guy on OBS is like, oops, sorry.
I want it to kind of feel like it's come out of the factory, being manufactured with it, as part
It's
of the
looking really good.
process.
Yeah.
I quite like it. We'll add that into the side there.
That was a hidden cut. I mean, it wasn't
I
that
might add
hidden.
something to the side. One of my go-to creative
Tree.
options
Oh.
is the new light.
Come on, just
bar
add
from
something
the
dumb
resort.
to it.
Yeah, I know. We saw that. I mean,
It also fits.
I
Really
think it's
well along
amazing, but you showed this
the
last
side of a lot of the
time.
cars. And if it doesn't,
Now show us how
just
dumb
put
you
the
can be with
scale
it.
tool means that it'll scale
It's
down,
all
or scale
AI.
up
Yeah,
quite
imagine
well
if
as
Planet
well.
Coaster
So
2 just doesn't
it's
exist.
a
It's
really
just
versatile
AI
piece to see what
generated
you're
stuff
doing.
using the
on
first
other side
game.
as well.
They just trained AI on Planet Coaster 1. They're like, okay, what can we do?
It. I can if I want to. I could duplicate that and move it across the other side, or I can use the symmetry tools that we have over on the end tab.
Yeah,
here.
we saw this. This is super cool
mirror it on
though.
that
But like,
side,
yeah, do
which then
something
adds
silly.
that piece.
Yeah.
If I was to move the original piece, it moves the new piece as well.
This is actually.
I could
This is
also
gonna be
say
so
that
it's
I
cool.
wanted to
great.
affect
Like
the rest of the
amount of
cars in the
stuff that
train.
you can do now.
And if I had a second train on this coaster, if I'd built the station long enough, I could make it affect all the trains on this coaster as well, really easily. So that was a deep dive into some of the new creative and construction tools coming to Planet Coaster 2.
I want to use a
Our
new.
next
I want to hear
deep
new
dive will be
music.
showing you more
Not
about
that
the new
this
management
music's bad,
features in
but
the game. We
I
can't
want
wait
new
to show you more.
Thank you so much for watching.
Well, there it is.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Russell.
well, thanks for being here. Yeah. That was
This video
35
sucks.
minutes long. It actually went by
Can
very
you check the
quickly.
comments? I just want to see if people are mentioning the audio too.
Oh yeah.
was
How do you do
super
comments in this game?
In this game?
In this game of
Game.
YouTube. Switch chat dropped out. I love you guys.
Yeah, stop being nice to them, guys. I want to hear the audio comments.
Um,
No one's really mentioning it.
they're deleting all those comments. They're Mr. Beasting this situation. Everyone's very excited for it.
Everyone's just excited. Yeah.
Everyone's very excited.
What about the audio? I want to know about the audio.
It sounded okay to play them all, but the first part was like, what?
Yeah, it was just the intro bit, like the first couple minutes, and then the rest was kind of fine. It was
Yeah.
weird. Anyway, no, that was sweet. I reckon
Yeah.
the path stuff is so good, and the slides look sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I can't wait to play it. I want to play it. I want to play it right now. I played the first game.
Now.
It's like you can't go back to it.
I know. Watching these videos, I'm like, oh, I want to play Planet Coaster, but then I'm like, oh,
And then you go to the path, you're like, oh.
it's like it kind of feels like gunk. It's like it's so clunky, just like the paths and stuff.
I know. But yeah, people say about Planet Zoo. You know what? Assume that all this will be coming to Planet Zoo 2 whenever that is announced.
Plus some new features to what
Mm-hmm.
like they'll probably have they'll do this path system, the scenery brush stuff, and then they'll probably be because obviously this has like the pools and the slides and stuff. Planet Zoo will probably have some big new feature as well. It makes it easier or whatever. Cool.
Yeah.
Because wait, have they done? I've not been keeping up with that. Have they done like water animals and birds?
No,
and stuff?
they have like bats and stuff. Like you walk into these big cages. So yeah, I think they have that. But I imagine they'll have like.
Have they done water?
No,
aquarium
that's
stuff?
That's what I think that'd be the big thing for the Planet Zoo too.
100%. I mean, if they put this much time into pools and water, I'm sure they're going to use that for Planet Zoo. Yeah,
aquariums and whatnot, walk through aquariums. So, and the pass would be much better too.
When do you guys get access? Okay, to break your NDA. I actually have no idea. I would like to know as well. I have not heard anything about that.
Yeah,
but I guess it can't be because if I think they wait. Let me check the website. Planet Coaster 2.
Yeah, what is it?
I think it's.
Did they ever really say
fall? I think. Did they say fall? Let me see. Yeah, coming fall 2024. So what is that? That's like
fall's coming soon, like in like 3 weeks. Would fall.
Yeah, isn't was like September, October.
So the game's coming out in
November.
3 weeks. What?
Nah, it'd probably be like November something if I had to guess. They'll probably go to the back half of the back of fall.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming it doesn't get delayed like every every Paradox game.
You've been burned by the Paradox games. Just in time for Christmas.
So hopefully not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it looks really. I mean, it looks pretty done. I mean, I don't know. They're probably working on like.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're probably just hopefully just fixing bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good.
Or working on a bunch of scenery stuff. You know what they should do if there isn't a gallery for console? They should actually just bring in people like Sims does from the community just to make a bunch of cool assets. Because that would be very cool.
Yeah, that's a good. I was actually thinking that when you were talking about making a bunch of stuff earlier. Like if they just get some of like the really big creators from the first game, just make a bunch of blueprints. That'd be sweet.
Right.
November. When does Frontier normally release games? I feel like it's normally November.
Yeah, true. Go ahead and like, when did Zoo come out?
I'm just having a look.
Have a cheeky look.
Wikipedia probably has a list of it. Here we go. Okay. Planet Zoo. Oh, does it not have the date here? That's kind of annoying. That was 2019. I was trying to see when it came out. What part of the year? Yeah, November. 5th of November. Let me just check a few of their games here. Jurassic World Evolution was June, but that was probably because of the movie. Yeah, so I don't know if I'd count that one. Elite Dangerous was December, but that was like 2004. That was 10 years ago. Yeah, Evolution 2 was November as well. I feel like it'll be November.
November sounds right. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
they like that one.
Seems like that's their thing.
They like that month.
Yeah, like that. They like that cheeky thing. I wonder if they'll do like because I don't know if you remember when Planet Coaster came out. It was originally I think it was alpha.
Yeah, it was early access.
Yeah,
I wonder if they'll do that with this,
or they'll just go full out.
This is coming out straight up. I don't think it's
the first game was November as well, but I think it was alpha in like September or something. If I remember, it was like a few months earlier than that.
Yeah, because it was in early access for a long time. I remember even playing it before we had a terrain editor. It was like making a big mountain out of rocks. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. This is one of my...
Yeah, this looks sweet.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
Like this and Civilization 7 are my top games I'm very excited for.
Oh yeah, I saw a little. They showed a little bit of that in the Nintendo thing, didn't they?
Yeah. That's gonna be exciting.
I haven't actually seen what's new though. Do you know what's like different?
So I don't know. Did you ever play like Humankind?
No.
So they're breaking the game up into like 3 ages. And hang on, I'll show you a video. Well, I won't put it on. I'll just have it in the background. That way, I'm talking about it. People are like, "Oh yeah." You know.
I might have to watch some gameplay stuff on this.
Yeah. It's actually really cool. So they're like breaking the whole thing up into like 3 ages, and you technically, I don't think you can actually, when you start as like Egyptian or whatever, you don't end with Egyptian. Each age you actually change your civ. So you go from like, I don't know, the actual choices you'll get, but you'll go from like Egyptian to something else by the end of the game. But they're like long ages. They're like it's not like they're not quick. They're quite long. And also I think the whole city's unstacked now, so like a granary will actually be its own tile. So you have these really big cities, so they actually will feel like big city likes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of discourse on it because people are upset about things, but they always are. Like Civilization.
Well, people were upset about Civ 6 as well, so you know.
People upset about Civ 7. That's how it goes. Yeah. People get upset about the previous, the new one, and then they love it at the end.
But here's the thing: you can still play the old ones.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I remember Civ 6 came out, and people were like, "Oh, like a lot of the hardcore Civ fans were not that into it." But I liked it because I think it was different.
Yeah, everyone, yeah. And actually, Civ 6 is the highest. They made the most. They made the most money on Civ 6 compared to 7.
Dang.
So, yeah, I'm excited for this game.
People like to complain about everything. Yeah, well, I mean, especially with change. Any change, people are gonna be like, "What the heck?"
Right. I think the Civ leaders don't look great. Honestly, like Civ 6, they look really good because they were like kind of Pixar style. Do you remember? They were just stylized. They had a lot of personality.
What do they look like now?
I'm just trying to find it in this video they show.
I'm scared.
I mean, they're not terrible, but I don't think they are as good. Well, this one.
Oh boy! If DrGluon doesn't approve,
you know, like this.
So they don't look like Inzoys.
They look better than Life by You, so that's good.
They're somewhere on the spectrum of Life by You to Inzoy.
No, they're not Inzoy, but you know, they're just
I'm saying they're on the spectrum between those two.
Right. I mean, they're okay. I don't know. I just love the way Civ 6 leaders look. They look so good.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They kind of look like just old video game characters.
Right.
Kind of weird. I mean, I guess the other thing is it does not really matter because like that's not really.
No.
you're not really looking at them most of the time. So
Right. But that does bring a lot of personality to the game. For sure.
is that 2025 or is that this year?
This is next year, February. They actually have a date on this one, February.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, so you're not that far into next year.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. What's that for? We should play it. We played Civ 6 at one point. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. Cool. What are you up to the rest of the day? What's your plan?
I'm gonna watch my 24/7 stream.
Yeah.
No, record.
Oh.
Video. Yeah, no, pretty cool.
What you recording?
That's a good question. I'm not sure. Either Tiny Town or my Rent to Riches.
Should the chat vote on it? Should I have the chat vote, or you just go pig?
No, they're not going to vote. I mean, they can vote, but I'm probably going to do Rent to Riches though, because I do need to finish that series. Before, I haven't even started a Love Struck series yet, because like that one's still around.
You haven't gotten it. You were not so excited for Love Struck that you just jumped right into it.
No, when the pack was like announced and then we got to play it, I was like, this is not really going to be a series.
Yeah, it's like an episode.
Like yeah. Like, well, my idea is I'm going to finish Rent to Riches, and then I'm going to do like a Black Widow kind of challenge using elements of Love Struck.
Sure.
For the next one, and then hopefully some other pack will come out and we can pivot and do something else.
Quickly pivot.
I don't know.
Pivot.
Yeah, I don't know how long that's going to last.
Yeah. Tiny Town's been fun for sure.
What are you going to do today?
I don't know. I got no plans. I just figured I'll go live and see what goes. We'll see what happens. I was gonna watch that video, so I did that pod.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody.
Well, we'll figure it out. We'll play some games. What fun.
How long till Jamboree is out?
Jamboree?
Yeah, Mario Party, is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
17th of October. Okay.
Okay.
A little while still, month and a half. It's coming though.
We're gonna play that. And then what was the other Nintendo game I want to play? There's another Nintendo game, right?
I have no idea.
Oh, Zelda. You see the new Zelda?
No.
You play as Zelda, but it's still the style of the Link's Awakening, so it kind of looks like toy-like. But you got all these like puzzles, and it looks really cool.
The Legend of Zelda.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and then when it gets to November, My Sims time, baby. Let's go. I hope they like make more if they used to do well.
My Sims.
If the re-release does well, they should make more of them.
How did it take them this long? Like, how long has the Switch been out?
I know. They're like, I guess the Switch is sticking around. Maybe we should do it.
Like, how long are they going to make this? Because it's not really... I mean, what have they done to it? Because it doesn't look that different.
Probably just increase the resolution. Because like if you play it on Wii, it'll probably be like...
Optimize it a little bit, yeah. The controls, set up that.
Yeah.
But like, come on. 5 years ago, 2020, when Animal Crossing was blowing up, someone should have been like...
To be fair, that's probably when they started this process.
You think
like,
so?
Okay,
4 years?
I don't think they were working on it for 4 years, but that's probably when they're like, oh, maybe we should do something like this. And like, okay, we could just re-release My Sims, and then you know how long these things take.
Yeah, I guess that's true, yeah. Could be. 4 years, though. That's a long time for... If it was a new game, I'd be like, okay, yeah, but it's not even... It's just...
I don't mean like that's when they started. I just mean like that's probably when they started thinking about it, you know? That's my guess.
They started thinking about thinking
what happened
about
to
it.
Sims 5 or what Project Renee? What is happening with that? They like showed it like what 3 years ago now, and then nothing.
If it took 4 years to make a port to Switch, who knows if Sims 5 at that point?
When was the last thing they showed us of Renee?
Gosh, I don't remember.
They like gave up, and then Grant like left.
Oof. Project Renee.
Oh gosh.
It was one of them they showed like they It wasn't fully animated, but they
Bring
had
out the dancers, GlueOn.
they had you know what? I will. Here we go. Here we go. What? Woo! Woo! Look, I did him. Sims 5. Here we go. Should I just watch your video on the Sims 5? I don't know.
So they officially revealed Renee on October 18, 2022. So it's been nearly 2 years since they said it exists, and we've not really.
The last thing we had is when they had those characters in the kitchen, and then they had these like
doing
weird
like a
foot bubbles.
janky animation.
Yes.
Yeah. When was that? So that's probably like a year ago, maybe.
It looked neat, but
yeah, that was like June 2023. So that was like a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on there.
Who knows? Who knows? Have you played the Enzoid demo yet?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Did you make a video on it?
No, I was going to, but then I'm like, what? I'm not going to make a creator sim video. What am I going to do? Like, here, I can drag the face.
You should, and then just have fun with the comments because they get very angry.
Oh, no.
Or they love it. I mean, it's like...
what happened?
Well, I said I played Enzoid and it was a disaster, is what I said.
Oh, GlueOn. Are you going to cancel another early access game?
No, it's like, it's a disaster because of the way I play, because it was very wacky, you know? But then someone's like, oh, is it a disaster? Oh, I bet you're being paid by EA to say that.
Dude, that would be like so... I don't even know if that'd be illegal, but it's definitely unethical if that was actually true.
I've never ever seen a company who pays you to make a video to diss another game.
They would, if anything, they'll just pay you to not play it at all. Like they wouldn't. That's crazy.
That's true. Yeah, they have exclusivity or something. But then
100%.
Because Kayla mentioned the $100 thing for Love Struggle, and they did not understand what she was talking about. I can only assume, because they said that creators were getting paid $100 to make 10 videos, and this is probably one of them. Is what they said. Like, this is probably one of the ones.
Got some like weird comments about that too, being like, Deli didn't disclose she got $100. It's like, but we didn't actually.
We didn't actually make.
We rejected that deal, and we were like, I don't want $100.
Right, but also,
like, okay, we'll do a different thing.
The thing is, though, it was never for a video. It was for a sim being uploaded on the gallery. That's what it was, and I did that.
But even still, anyway, that whole thing from EA's side was super weird, and I don't think they're going to do that again, because everyone was like, what the heck?
That was weird, yeah. It was
weird. So bad. But yeah, Deli and I don't know if anyone else also was like, no, we're not doing that, but Deli and I did not get paid $100 to post 10 videos.
No one did. That was not a deal. That was not the thing. Nor did Kayla. No one would have taken that deal. So yeah. But they were like, that's probably one of them. Like, videos, and even it doesn't have to be sim videos. It can be other videos about Enzoid, and you're just dissing it the whole time. But yeah, but for those who don't know, if we're paid to make a video, you have to disclose that at the beginning of the video.
Yeah.
It has to be in plain voice and also on screen. This has been sponsored by you.
Yeah, and if you don't, well, first of all, yeah, it's illegal. So you can get in trouble with the law, but also EA can kick you out of the thing, the network.
Because they could get in trouble, because they're the ones that get in trouble, so they will kick you out.
Obviously it'd be bad for us to get in trouble, but I'm pretty sure, like, especially with a Sims creator, I'm sure the FTC would be like, hey, can you not do that?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it'd be so bad the first time, but EA would get in a lot of trouble with the FTC if they're not having their creators disclose it. So,
yeah.
It's just very, I mean, look, I'm sure it can happen. You know, someone might, who knows, but it's very unlikely to ever be the actual case that that's what's going on. Now, when you're dealing with dodgy companies, there's a lot of weird stuff that goes on out there. Like weird TikTok like sponsors and stuff.
Well, EA is kind of dodgy though, you know?
EA is dodgy in a lot of ways, but when it comes to
that's
like,
what those people would say.
Sponsorships, they're not.
EA is totally dodgy though. EA cheap. They wouldn't pay me to diss Enzoid. I didn't even diss Enzoid. I just said it was a disaster because the way I was playing.
You were like dissing yourself, basically.
Basically, yeah. I mean, everyone's doing the Sims is dead. You know, that video content.
It's so fun. First of all, I don't know if anyone actually, well, maybe some people will believe that, but like obviously when it comes to YouTube, those kind of titles, it's just a title. Obviously The Sims is not dead. I think if Life by You did come out and when Enzoid comes out and when Paralives comes out, they're all, I think, different enough that The Sims is not going to die. It's not like a City Skylines thing where one, like they're different, all different enough that it's just not really going to kill one off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really think that's possible. I mean, I'm sure it's possible, but very unlikely. Like, they can all definitely coexist, which is the best outcome if they all exist at the same time.
Right, yeah. Never click on clickbait videos. Well, it's just because YouTube is so competitive, so you want to have like a little bit of an edge, right? So that's why they do it. And you're like, what? So people who are like, oh yeah, finally a game to take down that game I used to love, but they made me angry because of Batu. So now
the problem is like, yeah, when you like hype up these other games, it's like it's never gonna. If you're like it's gonna kill The Sims, it's like you're never gonna live up to like the expectations you build yourself. Like you just gotta enjoy it for what it is and not hype it up too much.
Oh wait, hang on. What am I doing here?
You can put a my stream in the background if you
That's
want.
what I'm doing.
Really?
Oh, let's go.
Just some background video.
Some background Sims content.
Sweet.
It's 24 hours. I just can make this my permanent background now.
You can.
Just heavy but oh, that's my one. Wait, we're GlueCon all of a sudden. What the heck? Hey everybody, I'm live.
GlueCon's back. Let's go.
What? Whoops. Still got all those layers. Way to go. Oh, what are we doing now? We got 2 babies. Amazing.
It's been 37 hours of that stream now, and we're still in generation 1 of the big wallets.
Wait, can I actually go back all the way to the beginning? Oh my gosh, you can.
No.
Oh wait, no.
It caps at 12 hours.
Oh, so it just basically restarts a new one. Oh no, it's just deleting it.
Yeah, so you can go, but you can rewind up to 12 hours, and then anything beyond that is just gone.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
Which is why, like, when you do the long streams on YouTube, you have to like stop before 12 hours. Otherwise, it just deletes it.
The VOD. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I guess makes sense. Because like in the case where you're doing like a stream like this, like I'm sure YouTube does not want to save all of this.
No.
No point.
But yeah, it wouldn't mess up the VOD, but it would like delete the beginning of it. So, wow. Hey, Smashly, thank you so much for that.
Hope you like it here.
Appreciate that. Welcome everybody.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're just talking about Sims stuff, Sims 5, and we're watching Planet Coaster 2 videos. We're hanging out with my friend James Turner. How are y'all doing today? Welcome. You're working on Star Wars Galaxy something, right? I might need some more information about that. I love Star Wars Galaxies. Did you ever play that, James?
No, what is that?
It was like the Star Wars MMO, like the original one.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Adding stuff to servers. I was like a robot because it was like a sandbox. You could do whatever you wanted to do. And I was a droid builder and I had a little house and a little shop.
Wait, does this still exist?
No. When they made the Old Republic one, not to compete with themselves, they shut that one down. And everyone was very upset. Because that was much better. I had a little droid shop and it was great. It will now yes, it now exists. Well, I'll have to like contact you and see how I can get on that, because that'll be fun to run around and recreate my old character. Yeah, it's like a sandbox, you know, I'll DM you. Do whatever you want, you know, make a little house, people like got married in that game and had like whole like vertical lives, you know? It was a whole thing. It wasn't just because the new Star Wars was what they call like a sandbox where it's just not sandbox, a theme park in Maui. You're just going through all these really like crazy battle scenes, but this was like, do whatever you want, but you live in Star Wars land.
That's cool.
By the way, I'm DrGluon. I play a bunch of Sims, and I also play other games here. And we're just watching videos. I'm actually watching James Turner's video now. So I'm stealing his content. But
from 9 years ago.
Can you just comment?
This was posted.
Can you just comment over this video, like, as if you're doing it right now?
I mean, can you just unmute it so you can hear it?
Oh, I guess so.
Look how happy he is. Oh, that's cute.
That's like young James, though.
Yeah, I know.
He's
It's funny,
looking at
isn't
the
it?
day and he's just like, yeah, this is my life.
I've got like more of an accent as well. And
You
everything.
do, yeah. You're more of an accent.
Yeah.
You've got gruff over the years.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man? I've always sounded like this. I mean, I was.
YouTube
wait,
changed me. Back to you
2015,
changed me, man.
I would have been 21 maybe when this video was posted ish.
Did we do a shout out for Smashly, by the way? Make sure. Go check out Smashly.
I think that was one
Smashly is
before.
amazing.
Can do another one though.
I'll do it. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Appreciate you. Yeah, go check out Smashly's stream. Oh, look at those babies.
Lacey and Anaya, if I'm right, I think.
Give me your zoom in there, buddy.
Dude, it's a baby. Come on, man.
What are you doing?
Not
What
cool.
are you doing?
I don't know. If you unmute it, you'd be able to hear.
Oh, okay.
what's
So
happening.
I'm talking to you. I don't be rude.
Yeah. You have your mum's hair. Can aliens even have hair? Can we like add hair to them? Is that something we can do? Very
I
inspiring.
don't know. That's
Did
a
you-
good question.
Wait, when was
We
this?
should paint
When did you
the
film this?
babies. That makes sense.
2015?
Yeah. All right, let's go in here.
Okay, so I don't know you at this point.
Let's do it. From
No,
yeah,
we met
let's
City
go.
Living event.
Yeah, 2017.
We get a nice little picture. Okay, get that crap.
I'm pretty sure there is a video.
White
like-
painted probably.
I think it's in this
do you wanna go-
playlist where
Here
I'm
we
like,
go.
I talk about
Paint
meeting
from
you at some point.
reference.
Oh, do you really? Oh, that's cute.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like, I met this really idiot guy.
Actually, I don't. Well, because I did a reaction to. I think it's when we get to City Living eventually, obviously, because that's after I met you. I think I mentioned going to the event. I don't remember if I mentioned actually meeting you, but in my reaction video, I mentioned the story of meeting you.
Yeah. Oh, you're painting a picture of the babies. That's cute.
Oh yeah, actually, just before I joined you, one of the videos playing, my Sims got married, and it was at a chapel, and there was like a shrine to Jerry in it.
Oh,
And
what?
I was like, what? I was like, what the heck? Because this was 2015. Like, when did you start the Jerry thing?
Pretty much when I saw that picture.
When did you start playing Sims 4? Like,
Why,
at
when it
the
came out?
beginning, or?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of caught
so
on.
that could actually have been from someone that knew the Jerry thing.
Wait, what do you mean there was a shrine to Jerry? Like, you had downloaded
They were
something?
getting married. Like, hang on, let me see if I can find the video because it was only a few episodes ago. Because we had a wedding in a chapel and it had a shrine to Jerry in it. And I was like, what the heck?
Jerry is a
couldn't find it.
picture. It was just a very odd picture that was in The Sims of this kind of older guy, I guess, or was he younger? I don't know. There's a debate on how old the person is.
That's why you don't know because
It was very mysterious, and I just kind of like created this whole lore around this picture. We call him Jerry. He was a cult leader, and everyone worships Jerry. But I was talking about so much, and even the devs started talking about it as well. That they all knew about it.
21.
Yeah,
here's
that's
the link.
the emote, the Jerry emote.
It's at, if the link doesn't work, it's around 21, 24. You can see a shrine to Jerry. It's like there
here we go.
in this video.
There you go.
Wait,
Oh, there you go.
This is
oh, wait, what? There's a
2015.
shrine to Jerry right over there.
I'm telling you, man, he's there.
So you downloaded this lot?
This is from the gallery. Yeah, I put this at Willow Creek
Oh,
Park.
yeah.
I don't know what.
Did I
lot
build
it
this
is.
place? No, I didn't build this. Maybe I built this.
I don't know if we get a better shot of it, but yeah, he's just up to the right.
Hang on,
There he
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might need to move the camera.
So at least people have-
Yeah, and I was like, what the heck?
So,
Did you not mention it while you were filming? It's like, what?
oh my
No,
God.
no, I don't know.
It's
'cause
like-
I didn't know you then, so.
No, there's nothing wrong with that, but it just shocked me a little bit. Oh. Not very good lighting here, though, I've got to say.
Yeah, so this is 2015.
there's
Jerry
Afro.
was there.
Afro
He's
didn't
been
miss
there
it.
all
Yeah.
along.
I'm glad Afro didn't miss it. Where's
Yeah, I
the-
mean, I don't know when I started talking about Jay, but it was very early on.
Oh, there she is. She's plotting.
Because it was just funny. Like this picture just seems so out of place.
So this is potentially a fan of DrGluon that built this lot.
There you go.
That's beautiful.
I wish I knew how to figure out what lot this is.
Right.
I don't know if I'd be able to find it,
Well,
though.
they already live together, so there's that.
That might. Were you downloading
that
community
makes
lots that people from the comments?
First slide.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah, I
we
think
can do
so.
that.
So it may have been.
Hashtag
I mean, there's a
let's do that.
potential that someone who watches me watched you,
Here's
and
cut wedding cake. Let's go do that. There you
no,
go.
that's not out of
Most
the.
people watch it. Oh, look, she's so happy, very happy. Oh, that's so nice.
I wonder if I might have an
Apparently
old
you're very
save game.
inspired.
So I can find it.
I feel like
Oh
this
my
is
gosh,
insane.
seriously.
I feel like he's a bit of a
Because
jerk.
yeah, then if I like share
Oh,
this
there
to
you
the
go.
like if I can find this lot in my
The
game,
boss,
share
I
it, then it
love
might
it.
say who originally
Who
created
did it?
There you go. Take this.
We're gonna get to the bottom of this.
You had a really good wedding.
I mean, I'd love to find out if possible. Okay, I've got a bunch of games from
Up the
2015
quality.
save files.
That's
So
nice.
surely
I don't think I've
can
ever
find
done a proper wedding in this.
Yeah, what the heck?
man,
Why
the
is it so
quality was
low?
bad back then.
Well, even so, it was like
an old video.
It works properly.
Oh, the old
That's
weddings.
No, okay, now what? Is that it? Shouldn't we like dance together or something? I feel like we should dance.
Have a deep conversation.
Okay, can we hang on. If I go dance, so you dance. Can I get you to actually like dance together?
I don't
Is
want to
that
play
a thing I
music
can
with
do in
this.
this game.
What?
Is
You share
dancing
fans?
Together a thing?
Well, it's just
friendly-
interesting because it was before we met. So if it is
I
actually the
want them to
case,
dance
that's
together,
super
like slow
cool.
dance or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm loading up a bunch of my
A
old
cheeky
save
little
games.
shrine to Jay. Maybe this person
We can have a little
also
bit of naughty.
doesn't even know me, but also recognizes the significance of that picture.
Nah. That's
no,
too.
no.
That like
The
that's too much
picture
of
is
a
definitely
coincidence.
really
no,
weird.
no.
And
Yeah,
quite
it's a weird
ready for
picture,
the
but to
baby
make a
Let's
shrine,
not go too fast.
like
More choices.
to worship it.
Use
Yeah, we have an
protection,
emote to
always
it.
the way to go.
Glued them, yeah.
No, don't chat with me right now. Are you gonna
Glue
okay,
Sasha.
can you ignore him?
Sasha rated me last night. She's like, "Oh, you made me emote." I'm
No,
like,
chat.
"No, it's
Okay,
glued to me."
Fair enough. He's probably
It's like, no, that's me.
But even my wife's like, "Did you make a glue Sasha emote?" I'm like, "No."
So happy.
I mean, I think at this point you got to change it to Glue Sasha.
Just shit is glue Sasha.
Oh, yeah, that's
Well,
fine.
Sasha's so demure, so mindful, so cute. So. Is that a bed in the chapel?
The windows on, like, the
Yeah, there's like a woohoo
fog
room.
Oh.
There you go.
All right, let me see.
Oh,
Load
there you
games.
go. They're consummating.
I was gonna get back to my old save game.
while they're at the wedding as well. Not even after the wedding.
Let's see.
During the wedding.
Oh,
ladies'
Ghost
life
Called
save
Joe
game.
it was,
Okay,
yeah.
cool, we're having stuff to eat. Oh, look, there he is. Look, it's Xander Purdy. I didn't even see you earlier. Is that?
Okay, I think I have my old save.
You sound like you got
Is it
punched in
one
the
of that?
stomach,
The
and you're just
dude
like,
that we were with? I can't even remember. Maybe it wasn't.
because you're like high
Hey
pitched.
guys, welcome back to another video.
Eric. Yeah. That's the same one, isn't it? Or is that a
That's great. I'm like playing The Sims, but I'm not playing The Sims at the same time. Could we visit The Sims 4 Category?
No,
It's also weird because it's like you notice like all these things in the game that are just changed. Like over the years, it's kind of like you don't notice as much because it's bit by bit. But like
Yeah.
when you look back at it, you're like, whoa, that's what it was like.
Yeah,
Okay, I've
the
got
white
the
background.
park.
Ending early.
I'm loading up the lot.
Are you seriously?
Reward. What a
Yeah,
wedding.
You want to share your screen?
The festivities, they
Well,
Sims
only
with
if I
new
find it, what it
appliances
is,
and
'cause
get
I
rid of
might not.
items in their household inventory.
How do you even have your
so
saves?
Oh, I got my
You
save,
go,
man.
oh,
I
personally
saved my
satisfied.
saves.
Yeah, you are.
You're
mate.
organized.
Oh,
Your
wait,
wedding cake.
error
She's
code.
so happy. Is he?
Oh,
no,
damn.
he's asleep. He doesn't even care.
What does that mean?
You lazy. Oh my god. he's
Park
so happy.
incomplete.
He might like die from being super
Maybe I can
happy.
travel to it with another
Oh,
sim.
like I
and
should
try
just
that.
like, no, I'm not putting my wedding dress back on. Screw that. Okay, let's.
I don't care if it
let's- can
works
we
or
go
not. I
home?
just want to
Well,
see
let's
the
go to the
lot.
lady. Yeah, there we go. And then
I think it was set for Jerry funeral in the chapel. It might have
Oh,
been.
okay, no, I actually wanted to go home with lady.
You know, actually, that actually might have been the thing. Maybe they're like saying that this person had passed away.
But, oh, there we
But
go.
it's not even a shrine at all.
No, it's a shrine. Go on. It's a shrine to Jerry.
Dude.
There's no
But yeah, that does make
why
more sense.
am I still here? All right. That didn't work out well.
Hey, Kate, how you doing today?
Alright, switching control to lady.
Oh,
Didn't
the
you
white
really send
background.
everybody home and not be taken with them? But anyway,
Before, oh yes, I
Remember,
loaded into
remember there was
the
that short period where it was a really ugly blue?
Yeah, it was like a really bright one.
Yes.
Okay, so if I share this lot, it doesn't say the name there. Let me save to my library.
Mhm.
It might be too old though, is the thing. Wait, Al Eyes 0v0. Here we go.
All right, are you that person in chat?
Is that person in chat? Rise up, please. Memorial.
Was it
Okay, I
Violet?
found the original post.
Household as well. Well, it won't be. It'll be like a little guest
Doesn't
house.
say
That's
anything about
me.
Jerry in it.
Use the pool as well, so the pool's actually outside, not underground. So we'll get like a little pool. And
Yeah,
we'll get,
can
like, a
I-
guest
let me
house, like,
share
a
my,
pool or something like that. And
Just like tweet out right now. Who are you?
but until then, guys, thanks for
Who
watching.
are you?
Time and
Name yourself. Oh, that was it. That's the end of the video.
I shared my thing on Discord, I think.
This one's still going.
Maybe.
Oh,
So
hang
this
on.
is the original posting.
And I'm still. Am I still streaming you? We unstream.
Yes, you need to. Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Look at him now. He's so cool.
So
We're
this
gonna-
is who
we're
originally
gonna
created
watch
it.
I don't even care that I'm alien anymore. I look awesome. Wyatt Skaggs, no, Wale Skaggs.
So, Owl Eyes, are you a fan of DrGluon? This is the original
Owl
creator.
eyes. Anybody?
And have an awesome day.
There's a Jerry. Oh, they even made a science lab. There's a Jerry.
Is there a
Flying,
hashtag
yeah.
Jerry in the
Ladies Life Memorial Park, Park Church Wedding, awesome.
no hashtag hot guys, hashtag my first build?
No.
That's the kind
I
of
better favorite that though. I better save it.
I did the like yeah, they finally after all these years they finally favorited it.
Today and welcome
Here it
back
is.
to Ladies,
I mean, look at this.
Afro, Ingrid, Wyatt,
He's that.
Lacey,
That looks like a
He's
shrine
always
to
been that,
Jerry.
we're back. As you know, last episode we have,
Funny.
Wyatt,
It's pretty cool.
Wale,
Mhm.
Well,
Skaggs, and Mako.
We didn't get to the bottom of it, but there's potential.
That's what it looks like now.
Wow, these curtains are really high. I just realized.
The kids are doing well.
Looks-
There's a picture
yeah.
on the wall. Competition
There we go.
I might do the
Just gonna fix it.
spot.
Fixing a build from 2015.
It's fix me little Jamesy episode 1.
Put them in the attic. Put them up here and move that up.
Pretty cool park though, actually.
Down here. Put the kids
I like
in the
it.
attic, that'd be fun.
Oh, there's even an outdoor wedding spot. Look at this.
Oh,
Ooh.
where
So
are we?
Jerry,
Where are we?
Willow Creek.
Oh, well, okay.
It's just like, yeah, Willow Creek Park.
Nice.
Fine.
Wow, that's a big
I
building.
guess it's an alien, so it could probably.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big building.
Alright, let's not put the baby in the pool.
Guess you shut the
Sorry
stream
about
down.
So what are we up to? I mean,
Enough of that.
Ladies pretty confident.
Yep.
You can go have a sleep. I don't know what the hell you're doing, but you can go have a sleep.
Sims applies so demure.
Lady always doing it. Is there anything broken? Because there were a few broken ones before. But
Cool.
these are all fixed. You go practice on the piano. That'll be a little bit of fun.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. There you go. Did it. We did it.
Well, I guess I should probably,
Yeah, you gotta
do
go
some
with
work.
code. I guess you gotta go
Yeah.
work.
Yep. Yeah, it was fun though.
Well, I
Fun
think we're
hanging
gonna
out.
play
checking out
something
Planet Coaster.
maybe next week, maybe, right?
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, we
Talking
can
about that, maybe.
Yeah, so we actually gotta earn. We need to pay
thing
the
and the
bills.
stuff
So,
With
potentially.
the stuff with things, maybe we'll talk about that.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, yeah. Have a good day at work. Thanks for joining me.
half the house.
Thanks, man. It was fun.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.